Now that we've entered this lower courtyard, it's a long rectangular space, and I have tried a few different combinations in this courtyard in years past, and I wanted to try something new, so I had this concept, and it was nothing more than a concept in my mind: lush formal. Not even sure what that meant, but I wanted a certain formality with plants that are not known to be formal plants. Tropical plants, non-hardy foliage plants. That's where the lush comes in. So if we take a look at the bed plantings as well as some of the container plantings, I've used bluestone or slate squares, and I've taken them off at an angle to the otherwise parallel lines of this courtyard. But I didn't space them stone to stone. I left a gap in between them and planted them with philodendrons. Moonlight to the right, orange perfection to the middle, and Rojo Congo on the far left, a deep red. An evolution of color in the same pattern. Okay? And I wanted to impart the idea that not that this was ever a patio, but perhaps it was reminiscent of a patio, but a fractured relic of a patio that once existed. And that was my concept there. Off to your right, a single, very high-styled architectural bench flanked by two large containers. Windmill palms reside in those containers, and off to their sides, strelitzia, or the traveler's palm. Again, reinforcing the idea of formality, but at the same time being very lush in the foliar choices. So those are just a few of the ideas and the driving concepts behind this lower courtyard. Say it at the end.
Okay, so Dan, just to sum it up, first of all, thank you for your time. This is prime time.
You're welcome.
And I walked in on Dan unbeknownst to him.
She trapped me.
I trapped him. He was too much of a gentleman to say no.
I didn't see her coming.
Right, he didn't see me coming, guys. I've only been coming to this garden for 20 years, so he couldn't say no. But Dan, sum it up for us. For home gardeners, just a few suggestions.
Okay, don't be defeated when something doesn't work. We learn more from our failures than we do our successes. Learn why it didn't work. Make the adjustments and come back. If you haven't killed the plant 3 times, you haven't killed the plant, okay? And if you truly love the plant, if you truly want this to happen in your garden, pursue it. Ask somebody that may know if it doesn't work for you. Gardeners are a very generous, very sharing group of people. They're free with their information. They're often free with their labor, their labor, and even more so, even with plants, okay? And all I can suggest to you is go out and have some fun. Try some seasonal things, try some perennial things, and see if you can't find a place to plant a tree. A tree for the future, not just for you, and it may not even be on your property. Perhaps it's in a park, perhaps it's part of a larger collaborative. But folks, let's plant for the future as well as today. Thank you very much.